Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. How could I start without saying welcome to the stream a million times? Welcome to the stream. Saturday afternoon Higurashi reading. I've got plans for tonight, so I cannot stream tonight. So we've bumped it up. The all-important Higurashi reading of what I think this chapter is. Mehagashi. Mehagashi. Which, as I said in the live notification, the best I can hope for is that reading this doesn't put me on some sort of list. Based on the short description that we were given last time we played Higurashi, which was a week ago, right? I didn't do Tuesday. Also, no one came forward from the VOD, the last VOD, and said that reading... Oh shit, did I blast your ears with that? Somehow I kept the audio. My bad. The slider on the audio was boosted up and was... Even though I didn't do that intentionally. I'm so sorry. What was I saying? Interrupted myself. Oh, no one came forward and said that reading the staff room things were important. So I'm going to take that as a sign and say that I don't need to read those. Like I said, unless someone came with some kind of compelling evidence that I was supposed to read it, and through my own little research, and no one commented that was important, so I'm going to take it as don't waste my time. Hello. Happy Saturday to you. Hope you're doing good. Look at this face. This is the face. This is the place. This is the face. What? This is the face of a character knowing I'm about to click on potentially questionable material. You're at a wedding? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Either put the stream away immediately or crank up the volume, depending on what kind of aura you want to give off. Oh, you don't know anyone around? Damn. Oh, it's like is it one of those weddings? Is it one of those weddings where, like, I'm just assuming from that sentence, but where, like, you maybe have a tie to, like, one person, and you're like, oh, I gotta go. I know the bride and groom and another friend of the bride who isn't here. Damn. Oh, it's one of those situations where you got invited because obviously you know the people. But, like, those suck. For someone as socially awkward as myself, like, those suck because you're there because you're like, oh, I want to support the people that I know, the bride and the groom, right? But then, like, you don't get to spend, as, like, just a guest there, you don't get to spend any time with the bride and groom then at that point. So really, you're just cast into a sea of, like, a bunch of people you don't know. And it's just awkward as hell. I hate it. I've done it now a couple times in my life. It's rough. It's rough. And at that point, if you're comfortable with it, you just gotta... I've done it once. I've done it once this way and once not this way. But in those cases, I let the bride or groom that I'm cool with know in head, like, I'm not gonna probably stay long for, like, depending on, you know, obviously what kind of wedding it is, but, like, the party part, I'm gonna be bouncing quite quickly. Because I don't want to just make small talk with a bunch of people I'll probably never see again, or I don't know. I'm just gonna be like, alright. Because you have no obligations at that point, hopefully. Like I said, the ties aren't there to anyone else. You just gotta go. You just gotta go. She hasn't replied to message in like 4 hours. Yeah. If she comes, then it's totally fine. Hopefully both people then are like I said, like the mentality I have, and you guys just cling to each other, have a good time, potentially however long you guys want to stay. But yeah, high advocate of bouncing if if necessary, as soon as possible, if you have no other ties. Big advocate. That makes sense. Then you guys are in the same boat. That would be great. So yeah, here's hoping she shows up. So yeah, as I was saying, this is gonna be I have a feeling this is complete goofiness and going to, yeah. So Higurashi When They Cry, Mehagashi chapter. It's a Ho plus additional scenario. Let's reread this again. Tragedy that could destroy not only all of humanity, but the galaxy itself draws near. Keshimaibara. Strip the girls of their swimsuits to defend the universe. What a fucking sentence. However, can Kechi possibly win against the club members all by himself? The difficulty is absolute peril. It's just impossible to imagine any way Kechi could avoid meeting with an awful fate. I don't know how long this is. I was saying this last night. I have basically this afternoon to stream. If this goes quite quickly, and there's nothing else that pops up after this, then we can play, you know, an hour or two or however long of Lorelei and the Laser Eyes. Try to get a couple more puzzles down or something. Get this taste out of our mouths. All right. Send me in. Put on my toxic hazmat suit. Honestly, not the vibe of an end or an opening I was expecting. You know what? Maybe I need to go in a bit more positive. Maybe this isn't going to be as bad as I think it is. Maybe we're going to be pleasantly surprised. Maybe it's not as silly. Maybe it's actual serious business. Maybe. Maybe we're not going to get in trouble. Origin. It's a work of fiction, guys. Trust. Trust. I'm scared. I'm so scared. No, I'm not scared. I'm never scared of anything. What's the worst that could happen, yeah? The ritual storehouse. It was a building with a strange air about it that stood quietly within the Furude shrine, surrounded by the noise of crying cicadas. The storehouse was said to contain the many important ritual tools used to perform the Watsunagashi ceremony, the most ghastly of rituals in all of Hinamizawa's legends. Are they going to be in here and then they find swimsuits or something? Cursed swimsuits inside the storehouse? That would be funny. Just, if this is going to be stupid as hell, I needed to just fully lean into it. We might as well. Like, I don't even care. So naturally, only members of the Furude family were allowed inside, or if extra hands were needed for a special ritual, then members of the three families were allowed as well. Which all meant that the routine cleaning had to be done solely by Rika, the only remaining member of the Furude family. Today was one such cleaning day. Rika hated putting in effort, and since no one was around to see, she let her disgust show plainly on her face as she needed for the ritual storehouse. We only use the ritual storehouse a few times a year, so why does it have to be cleaned so often? Ow, ow. That's disrespectful toward Oshiro-sama. What, you were here? If you were here, then clean it yourself. I can't do that. It's been the rule since ancient times that in every generation the cleaning has to be done by the priestess of the Furude family. Or priestesses. Multiple priestess. Still, I'm no demon. If you offered me some cream puffs, then I can make a special allowance for today. Snap. Hearing you say that makes me want to clean every inch thoroughly and deny you cream puffs out of spite. You're such a contrarian. If you live your life like that, you'll definitely suffer in the long run. Ow. Wait. That wasn't what I came here to tell you. Rika? You don't have to clean the ritual storehouse today. Huh? After calling me disrespectful and contrarian? Also, I'll be a little busy today. There's been a bit of trouble. I'll be preoccupied with that today, so I won't have time to entertain you. Hanyuu faded away, having grated against Rika's nerves. That's irritating. Hearing her say all that makes me want to thoroughly clean every corner and wax it all as well. Guess I'll get it finished quickly. I'm planning. So we're starting. I'm planning to go play at the pool with everyone from club this afternoon. Hearing Hanyuu say she didn't have to clean today made Rika want to do it more, so she entered the ritual storehouse and spread out her cleaning tools. Now, where to start? First, she'd brush away the dust built up on the creepy torture devices, that is, the ritual tools. There were several unfamiliar pouches there, resting atop the ritual tools like they were being enshrined. They were like bags of gym clothes, but they clearly hadn't been around the last time Rika went in there. Did I actually call it? Oh my god, what are these? There's no way. I wonder if there's some strange magic treasure sealed away in the ritual storehouse. Rika took one without hesitation and opened it. Folded up inside was a swimsuit and something resembling a small ancient scroll. They've just unleashed hell through the form of swimsuits. Upon the club, the voices of children playing around reached some distance from the Okinomiya public pool. The club members' bicycles all flew into the pool's parking lot one after another. Aw, yeah! First one here! I only lost by a hair. But I was still here second. Now hold on a moment. The inquiry lamp lit up on this one. Satoko, a moment ago you obstructed me. That's earned you a demotion, putting me in second. Please don't throw away your betting slips until the winning horse has been decided. Nippa! How do you know about that, Rika-chan? How? Ha 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 ha. Still, I'm looking forward to enjoying the pool with all our club members here. Will everything be okay though? This pool won't explode or disappear, will it? Not unless Mii-chan says we should do some fun club activity here, right? Oh, ho 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 ho. Well, shouldn't expect to escape unharmed when we've come to play. No, no. Today, let's just behave and enjoy the pool. They only just finished remodeling this place, and my grandma got called in as a guest when they finished work on it. I can't make her look bad. I don't quite understand, but I do get that Mion will get mad if we go wild here. Nipa! Just before they split up by gender to change in the changing rooms, Rika suddenly raised her hand. I almost forgot. Today I brought something a bit unusual for everyone. Huh? What is it? A beach ball? Beach ball. Or is it a big dolphin floaty? Is it? What? What are those pouches? What's this now? You want us club members to wear matching swimsuits? You'll never guess. These are the secret treasures that were hidden in the ritual storehouse. The irresistible swimsuits. What do you mean by irresistible? You mean wearing them makes you popular? That's odd. Why do I have deja vu? And why am I getting the chills? Chills. But look at this! There's a super cute swimsuit inside. Oh, I'm taking it home. But don't you feel hesitant in wearing a swimsuit once someone else chose? Hesitant in wearing a swimsuit someone else chose. I read that word. Will it even fit? You won't need to worry there. It'll stretch to fit whoever wears it in sizes all the way from elephant to flea. Ah, it's magic. Magic suits. Plus, whoever wears it will immediately become overflowing with charm, drawing in the opposite sex like a black hole and winning over their hearts. Well, I normally keep my charm in check. But it might be good to release my limiters now and then. My. You're suggesting all the men at the pool would end up staring at me? I really hope Irie doesn't show up here. We don't need him. It's already too much. That's mildly embarrassing, but I'd love to experience it at least once. So in my case, the hearts of all the girls in swimsuits would be drawn to me like I'm a black hole, huh? I don't have one for you, Kechi. There's only 4, and for women. Nipa, get fucked, Kechi. Ding. Keshi trudged into the men's changing room. However, he was quick to regain his spirit. At the very least, he was sure to see the club members in swimsuits packed with arousing pheromones. No, wait. When a weird magic item is involved, that usually leads to a disastrous end, right? Like, if it unleashes incredible charm, then it's either so incredibly tacky or embarrassing that it makes the wearer ashamed of it. That reminds me, during my irresistible swim trunks incident, the swim trunks had the same pattern as a stereotypical thief's sack. What? At that moment, bright light filled the area. He didn't understand what was going on, but he did realize he was caught up in something out of this world. Great. What? What is this? Listen, child of man. Keiichi Maebara. He heard a solemn voice coming from the light of heaven. The voice was so intense, he recognized it as the voice of a god. What on earth is going on here? Have I done something blasphemous? You have done nothing wrong. However, the priestess of the Furude Shrine, Rika, has done something absurd. Rika! Rika-chan has... Wait, are you referring to the irresistible swimsuit she brought today? I do remember her saying that there was secret treasure from the ritual storehouse. That is precisely it. And after I told that Rika she didn't have to clean today too. Good grief. Why are the Furude women always such contrarians? So, God. What does it have to do with me? Keiichi Maebara. I want you to become the savior who will rescue this planet. Savior? I mean, every boy past a certain age has fantasized about something like that. But are you being serious? She couldn't be any less serious. Or any more serious, I guess would be the phrase. Those magic swimsuits are foreign objects that drifted here from a different fragment. It's very difficult to cross the sea of fragments, and it's even rarer for an object of no will of its own to do so. Yet those swimsuits are blessed with a billion miracles and good fortune to make their way here to this fragment. Still, they just make people irresistible, right? Wouldn't that only be enough to create the kind of charming scenes only seen in romantic comedies? That may be true of its power alone, but that is not the problem here. Different fragments are essentially different worlds. Incidentally, that also means that there are things which cannot coexist with this world, no matter how similar the two may be. Those things that drifted here are made from materials that can't exist in this fragment. Roughly 1 hour after those girls put them on, the reaction will begin. Reaction? Do you mean the swimsuits will start melting away? The materials of this world will react to the material that shouldn't exist in it. Mutual annihilation. That reaction will create enough energy to give birth to a new galaxy. Wouldn't that mean that the Earth's in danger? It'll cause an explosion that will easily shatter as many planets as a human could possibly count in one lifetime and still have more energy left over. You know what? Sure, this is the plot. Yep. Great. Hanyuu showed him what would happen in just 1 hour. Oh my god. Kechi was shown a vision of the planet floating in space. Then our blue shining Earth exploded. Kaboom. It wasn't on the kind of scale where people could flee on a spaceship. The entire galaxy exploded, and it was clear that there was nothing to be done about Earth at all. Hold on. Why is something that terrifying here in Hinamizawa? And why does Rika-chan have it? It just happened to drift into this fragment yesterday. I had been planning to spend all of today safely disposing of it. Oh, so it's Hanyuu's fault. Shouldn't you be telling that to Rika-chan directly instead of me? I mean, shouldn't you be telling her right now to stop them from wearing the suits? The problem is that the magic power in those swimsuits also has the power to ward away the gods of this fragment, like me. So my voice can't reach Rika while she has the swimsuits with her. I see. How inconvenient. So there's a strict time limit of 1 hour from now. It just turned 1 o'clock, so I'll have to do something by 2. I've imbued one of the trash cans at the entrance with my power. If you toss them into the trash can, then I can safely expel them from this fragment. Okay. I know this is obviously ridiculous, and the plot is just stupid, and it's like, whatever. It's gonna be a fluff story arc or whatever. But I mean, like, realistically, Kechi, as a member of the club, should have enough social standing in this friend group to literally just say, hey guys, change your suits, please. And if Rika understands the whole god thing and knows Hanyuu, and Kechi explains to them, and they've been over so much crazy shit already as a friend group, as club members, and he goes, hey, I had a vision where a god spoke to me and said that the world ends in an hour. You guys have to change out of those suits. We can even go get new suits. You don't think they would be like, hey, you know what? Just for his sake, even if he's fucking insane, let's just change our suits. Like, come on now. It's not like he's a rando. He should have enough social standing to be like, hey guys, I really think you should change within the hour. Please, listen to me. I digress. Roger that. Something tells me I shouldn't be trying to find meaning and understanding in this story, though. Which means once I strip the 4 club members of the world-destroying swimsuits and toss them into the trash can, my mission will be complete. Kechi leapt out of the changing room with enthusiasm. He knew it wouldn't be easy to convince them to take off the swimsuits they just put on. Yet now the fate of the world, nay, the galaxy, was riding on this very thing. Besides, they were friends in arms who faced death together and shared both joys and hardships. Surely they would understand and listen. Surely. Hey, everyone! We have big trouble, listen to me! However, the poolside was shrouded in a strange fervor that left Kechi taken aback. Okay. Oh, it's a shadow man. Oh. I don't like this. I don't... Wow, so beautiful. I imagine what now that I think about it, I think the counter to what I had just said earlier is going to be that the girls in the club love the attention they're getting so much that they would be unwilling to be convinced by Kechi to change. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if they said something along the lines of like, oh, Kechi, you're just jealous or something since you don't get a swimsuit. I imagine something like that is going to be happening now. Anyway, back to the shadow men that are leering at girls, at people they shouldn't. Models, actresses, what are such cute girls doing here at the public pool? Meep. Everyone's eyes are so passionate. Snap. Rika posed like a cat and winked, causing a frenzied roar to erupt from the men. I don't like that noise. Oh my, I will not allow you to hog all the stairs, Rika. Look how charming I am. I don't need to read that. Then we'll join you too. Let's leave everyone weak-kneed. Whoa. Oh, beautiful. No, Big Bang. This is a big bang of beauty. I like her sunglasses. Rina and Mion were both posing like models, leaving the men writhing and shouting with joy. The swimsuits themselves certainly were cute. It was hard to imagine they were foreign objects that had drifted in from another world. However, the waves of charm pouring off of them were truly otherworldly. They're all super sexy. Uh-huh. Stay cool, Kechi, my bro. That truly is incredible magic. I guess the other thing that could be happening here is Kechi, even though he's warned of the threat of the destruction of the galaxy in an hour, the power is so strong he doesn't even want them to take him off. That, I guess, is an alternate possibility as well. Equally ridiculous. That truly is incredible magic. They certainly live up to the name of Irresistible Swimsuit. Because Kechi knew of the threat that was entrusted with the fate of the galaxy, he just barely held onto his reasoning. However, the rest of the other men were thoroughly unable to resist their charm. No, it was violence. Violence under the name of charm. True violence known as sexiness, which none born male could resist. The overpowered men were currently as an enthralled procession following around the sexy charm of the club members. Yet they weren't the only ones enraptured. Club members themselves were as well. Dazzling, handsome poolside princes were reverently treating them like princesses. This was the dream, the maiden's dream. The dream every young girl admired in shoujo manga and gave up on as impossible. Incredible. I don't think I want to go back to reality when I'm this popular. I don't think so at all. Rika-chan, these swimsuits really are amazing. I might get addicted to this. Seeing men's attitudes change so drastically is a tad off-putting. But I, for one, feel amazing. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh, it's Kechi. You can be enraptured by her charm as well, Kechi. Rika gave him an adorable cat pose. If the waves of charm were visible, it would have been like witnessing the explosive shockwave from a huge comet over 10 kilometers wide. Kechi managed to endure as the minds of the men around them were torn to pieces. Hold on a second. Be careful how you act. Right now, every minor movement of yours holds enough impact to wipe out the dinosaurs. Oh, come on, Ki-chan. You're exaggerating. Like this? Like this? Mi-chan, stop it. Ki-chan is suffering. Rina, thank you for your consideration. But less. Less pressing your breasts together, please. I know you're not doing it intentionally. But it's very effective. Damn it. My, I wonder what would happen if I pressed my it's still growing to my age group together. Stop, Satoko. Wow. Nipa. Stop. Ooh. Oh. The men's minds are hit by several big bangs. Officially. It looked like the men had developed pink hearts in their eyes and grew unsteady on their feet. However, in the men's collected mental world, The planetary alignment was wrecked by clashing galaxies, shattered in pieces until all that remained was... what? Spacebo? Still, the club members were completely unaware of the destruction they wrought. No. If it was just exploding the minds of men, that would still be cute. But 5 whole minutes had already passed. There were only 55 minutes left before the whole galaxy exploded. Hey, time out! Everyone, please, listen to me. This is extremely important. Irresistible swimsuits you're all wearing right now are dangerous. At this rate, the Earth will be destroyed, so please take them off quickly. My, asking us to remove our swimsuits. Keiji-san, that's not something you should be saying to a lady. These swimsuits will destroy the Earth? I don't have any idea what you're talking about. Nipa! What on earth do you mean? Let's hear Keiji-kun out. No, he's just jealous of how popular we've become. Today he can enjoy having his mind blown away by our charm. Mion-san. Damn it, they've gotten too carried away to listen. I have no other choice now. If they won't listen to reason, I'll have to use force. Keiji boldly leapt at them. However, the men surrounding the girls wouldn't allow such barbarism. The men seized upon the opportunity to show off how cool they were and leapt at Keiji like animals. Surely this story can't go that long. This cannot go on for hours and hours and hours. I would be shocked. I would be... Smack, bam, ka-thump, kabam. The outcome was plain as day. The club members left with roaring laughter, and the enraptured men followed them like a procession once again. Keiji was left behind, having been torn into pieces. Right. I wouldn't be having trouble if I could challenge them head-on and win. What will you do, Keiji, my bro? While you're sitting there lost in thought, time is still slipping away. The end of the world, and also the galaxy, is drawing closer. I don't stand a chance of winning if I challenge them directly without tricks. I have to drag them into a situation where I can beat them on my own. Divide and conquer would be a standard tactic. Challenging them head-on is just plain foolish. So I'll have to maneuver them around, isolate them one by one, catch them off guard, and then attack to seize victory. Alright, let's run our mental simulation. First, I'll call Rina out by herself to a place without anyone else around. I'll lure Rina out to a storeroom in the staff building, which the general public avoids. We'll still hear the cheery voices from the pool, but Rina will be confused by the desolate space devoid of others. Then, I'll leap from the shadows and assault Rina from behind. Don't say it like that. Don't say it like that. That's such a bad sentence, taken out of context. Even in context, it's kind of bad. Keiji-kun? Whoa there, Reina. Oh no! This is... I assume it's supposed to sound bad. I can only assume. It's so blatant. Reina, sorry, but be good for me, okay? It'll all be over soon. Horrible. Then I'll pin Reina against the floor in her swimsuit. I'll straddle her and use my left hand to pin her hands above her head? This is like as bad as I could have imagined. This is another level. Then I'll use my free right hand to reach for her chest. Oh no. Stop, someone help me. You can cry and scream, but no one is coming to rescue you. Oh my god. No, I definitely can't do that. He scratched at his head, trying to dispel his overreactive imagination. Even if it was to save the galaxy, his pride as a man wouldn't allow him to force himself upon a swimsuit-clad girl in an isolated area. It's like, just in my head, I'm constantly yelling like, please say psych, please say psych. No. There's no honor in fighting like that. Not to mention, it's already impossible for a guy like me to forcibly strip a swimsuit from a girl. Though, what else can I do now that's proving difficult to convince them to strip on their own? If this was a serious club competition, then be prepared to stoop to any low to win, but they were currently in Okinamiya at a public pool with mostly normal people. Even if the club members would freely forgive him, the other people around wouldn't feel the same way. By tomorrow, there wouldn't be a single person in Okinamiya or Hinamazawa that didn't hear the rumors of him being a pervert who assaulted women and tried to strip them naked. They have the numerical advantage, and I'm also handicapped by being a guy. Damn, what am I supposed to do? That was when an unusual figure crossed Ketchi's vision. Oh, what? They've turned... I mean, I don't know. It was Shion. Judging from her outfit, she was working at the public pool's food court. It's so similar to the Angel Mort thing. She was definitely planning to enjoy the pool herself as soon as her shift was over. She was wearing the restaurant's apron over her swimsuit and was standing a bit further back in the shadows. She was also chewing on her thumbnail with a terrifying expression as she stared at the irresistible club members. Apparently, she didn't take her twin, Mion, being so popular. She didn't like her twin, I mean. It'll be reassuring if I can get Shion on my side. Her wit and courage are on par with that of the club members. On top of that, she's a girl, so it'll be easier for her to touch a girl's body. Why is Mion this popular? And yet no one is even looking at me. Grr. Calm down, Shion. You'll bite through your thumbnail. Ki-chan, when did you get here? I've been here a while. We're short on time, though. For now, just listen to me. I see. Got it. Jeez, this is such a huge idiot. She's getting so full of herself when she's only popular due to magic.
しかもあと40分で何とかしなきゃ銀河が滅ぶなんて全く笑えないです。
Add in the fact the galaxy will be destroyed if nothing is done in 40 minutes, and it's no laughing matter. Shion was quick to understand, though it was more like after learning the truth behind Mion's popularity, she was more than happy to help strip it away from her. As an only child, Kechi didn't really get it, but he assumed being siblings came with all kinds of difficult feelings like that.
とにかく孤立した隙をついて一人一人から水着を回収していきましょう。
Anyway, let's isolate them one by one and recover those swimsuits.
脱がせるのは私がしますからご安心を。
I'll do the stripping, so don't worry.
ケイちゃんがやったら即逮捕即懲役ですので。
You'd get arrested in a flash if you did it anyway.
よし。
Alright.
仲間がいるのは心強いぜ。
Having an ally is reassuring.
じゃあ早速仕掛けよう。
Now let's start making our move.
まずは誰から狙う？
Who should we target first?
最初はサトコを狙いましょう。
Let's target Satoko first.
あの子を放置してるとどんどんトラップだらけにされて大変なことになりますので。
The longer we leave that girl alone, the more traps she'll set, which will make things more difficult.
よし。
Alright.
第一目標はサトコだ。
Our first target is Satoko.
サトコのモテモテの水着。
Satoko's irresistible swimsuit.
目指すぞ。
Let's strip it off of her. In the next moment, an eagle-shaped shadow blocked the sun that had been lighting up Kechi and Shion. No, not a shadow. A person with a cloak? No. A man— oh my god. A man with a lab coat fluttering behind him landed before the pair. It was Kyosuke Irie. Hey! Why am I here? I heard what's going on. If it's to protect the galaxy, then I, Kyosuke Irie, will happily offer up my life to strip off Satoko-chan's swimsuit. Because of course. You're... Never mind where you were or how you heard our story. Having even one more ally right now is a big help. I doubt he meant it about protecting the galaxy, though. Still, it'll be useful as a distraction. At the public pool in my lab coat. At that time, the club members were conveniently taking separate actions. It seemed the men following them each had different tastes, so they were each surrounding their favorite girl. That naturally helped separate the four of them. Satoko was enjoying her popularity at first, but she was finally starting to grow annoyed by it, so now she was trying to avoid attention and rest on a desk chair. Wait. On a deck chair. That makes more sense. Of course, Irie wasn't one to miss that golden opportunity.
Satoko-chan!
Satoko-chan! Oh! Coach! When and where on earth did you pop out of? So long as the sun shines. Whenever you're in a crisis, Satoko-chan, I, Kyosuke Irie, will always appear. Crisis? Coach. I'm not in a crisis. I'm actually feeling quite great. In fact, I never thought I'd be so popular. Yes. That swimsuit is a danger. It's putting you in a crisis. What do you mean? Still. This whole story about that magic swimsuit exploding the galaxy in a few dozen minutes. Do you think Satoko will believe it? It might not be very convincing. Though I think Coach has his own unique way of doing it. His own unique way? Right. Coach is a doctor. Yes.
監督は副業で医者もやっていますからね。
Coach is a doctor as a side business.
医者としてうまく言いくるめればきっと聡子も信じると思います。
If he uses his skill as a doctor, I'm sure Satoko will believe him. Satoko, you gotta take off that swimsuit, for science and health and doctor things. Of course, his main job is maid evangelist. Oh my god. The swimsuit is bad for my skin? Yes.
残念ながら一部の人のお肌にはアレルギーを起こす原因物質が含まれていることが明らかになったのです。
Unfortunately, I've discovered that it contains base materials which cause an allergic reaction in the skin of a select few.
さとこちゃん、
Satoko-chan,
蚊に刺されて赤く腫れて痒くなったことはありませんか？
have you ever had a mosquito bite turn red, swell up, and become itchy?
羽毛でくすぐられるとくすぐったくなったことはありませんか？
Have you ever felt ticklish when someone waved a feather against you?
ありますけれど。
I have.
やはり
I knew it!
あなたの体質ではアレルギーを起こしてしまうようです。
Your body is one of those that are allergic to the swimsuit's
今
materials.
ならまだ間に合います。
It's not too late yet.
別の水着に着替えられた方がよろしいでしょう。
You should go change into a different swimsuit at once. Way to go, Eerie. He was being a little suspicious, but his medical explanation was steadily convincing Satoko.
わかりましたわ。
Alright.
もうモテモテは十分に楽しみましたし、
I already had enough fun being popular anyway.
それに自分の水着も持ってきていますもの。
Plus, I brought my own swimsuit too.
更衣室に戻って着替えますわ。
I'll go get changed in the changing room.
いえいえ、
No, no!
今のあなたのお肌はギリギリデンジャラスのレッドゾーン。
Your skin is already in the highly dangerous red zone.
まだ何も発症はしていませんが、ケアが必要です。
You haven't started showing symptoms yet, but you need treatment.
この入江京介、こんなこともあろうかと常にお肌にいい水着は持ち歩いております。
I thought something like this might happen, so I always carry a swimsuit that's great for your skin.
も
Oh
ちろ
boy.
んサイズも幼いボディから魅惑のわがままボディまで全て網羅。
Of course, I keep all sizes from those for young bodies to those for seductive, outrageous
入江
proportions.
京介推薦の健康生地で作られたこの英国式メイド風水着をぜひ。
I highly recommend you wear this English maid style swimsuit made from the healthiest of fabrics. How could he? Satoko was finally in agreement, and he ruined it in an instant. The very next moment, there was a shocking flash of light, and Coach lay sprawled out with a burnt smell rising from him. Shion had used her trump card, her max output stun gun.
どうせこうなるんじゃないかと思ってました。
Figured it would end up like this anyways.
ハロロー、さとこ。
Hello, Satoko.
ねえねえですよ。
It's your Nini.
あら、しおんさん、
My Shion-san.
いつの間に？
When did you... Crackle. She just needs to stun everyone and then just get this over with. Satoko also collapsed following a comical electric shock.
おい、
Hey,
容赦ねえな。
that was merciless.
ほら、タオル。
Here, a towel.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you.
紳士ならちょっと後ろを向いててもらえます？
Now, if you're a gentleman, could you please turn around for a moment? Shion took the bath towel that was handed to her and covered Satoko up with it before quickly stripping her of the swimsuit. Rustle, rustle. Shh, pop.
一丁上がりです。
Shh, pop. What kind of noise effect is that? One down.
で、この脱がした水着をどうするんでしたっけ？
So, what do we do with the swimsuit we removed?
エントランスにある魔法のゴミ箱に放り込むんだ。
Chuck it into the magic trash can by the entrance. They both raced for the entrance and tossed the swimsuit into the trash can Hanyuu had imbued with her magic. Then it shimmered with light as it disintegrated, almost as if it was returning to heaven.
これでようやく一人クリアですね。
Now we finally cleared the first hurdle.
残り時間は？
How much time left?
30分くらいしかないぜ。
Only about 30 minutes.
ぼやぼやしてないで次に行きましょう。
Let's waste no time in moving on to the next one.
さて、次は誰を狙います？
Now, who should we target next?
ミオンだな。
Mion.
俺たちが暗躍していることが耳に入る前に仕掛けないと面倒になりそうだ。
If we don't go after her before she hears about what we're doing, we'll be in trouble. Irie carried the unconscious Satoko over to the doctor's office. Mion and the others were still most likely unaware of the attack.
了解です。
Roger that.
次の狙いはお姉で。
We go after Sis next.
私が近づいて油断させた隙を狙ってスタンガンで気絶させます。
I'll approach her, wait until her guard is down, and knock her out with my stun gun.
そしたら貧血を起こしたかのように装い、私とケイちゃんで人気のないところに運んで脱がします。
Then we'll pretend she had a fainting spell, and you and I will carry her somewhere out of the way.
わかった。
Got it.
やっぱりシオンは頼もしいぜ。
You really are a big help, Shion.
というか、シオン一人で全員をなんとかできちまいそうだな。
Though, it feels like you could handle everyone all on your own somehow. Kechi thought he would be the hero saving the galaxy, but now he realized he had been relegated to the status of side character, and it left him feeling a little blue. However, this was no time to be worrying about that. They only had a little time left. Mion had also been enjoying her popularity, but she was starting to want some alone time as well. It wasn't that difficult to send her followers away. She just had to say she was going to the bathroom, and the men couldn't follow her after that. Mion stood before the sink's mirror in the bathroom, grinning at her own reflection.
女は見られて美しくなるって言うけど、
They say women grow more beautiful the more they're seen.
確かにわかる気がするね。
I certainly think I can see that now.
水着を着た時より今の方がさらに魅力が増してるような気がするし。
I definitely feel like I'm even more irresistible now than when I first put the swimsuit on.
この水着返さないといけないのかな。
I'll have to give the swimsuit back to her.
おじさんずっと身につけていたいな。
I hope I can wear it forever.
そういえばケイちゃん、やっぱり焼いてくれたのかな。
That reminds me. Wonder if Ki-chan is feeling jealous.
ケイちゃん、私たち部活メンバーの絆は変わらないよ。
Ki-chan, our bonds as club members will never change.
でもそれ以上にステップアップするなら、そのジェラシーを胸にもう一歩勇気を持って踏み出してほしいかな。
But if you're going to take the next step, then I hope you use that jealousy to give you courage.
何言ってんだろうね、おじさんは。
What am I standing here saying?
照れちゃう。
How embarrassing, or so embarrassing. Hehehe.
何を鏡の前で気持ち悪くニヤニヤしてるんですか、おね。
What are you creepily grinning in front of a mirror for, sis? Huh?
シオン、
Shion,
びっくりした。
you startled me.
なんでこんなところにいるのさ。
What are you doing here?
今期間限定でエンジェルモート沖宮市民プール支店がフードコートに出店中ですので。
Angelmore currently has a pop-up shop at the food court here in the Okinomiya public pool.
ああ、そういえばそうだっけ。
Oh yeah, that's right.
バイトお疲れさんだね。
Thanks for working all the way out here.
せいぜい頑張って働いて小銭を稼いでちょうだいね。
Have fun earning that cash, okay?
私は男たちの視線を集めるので忙しいから。
I'm busy getting all the guys to stare at me. That laugh. She spoke with a loose, sloppy smile. Her guard was completely down. Kechi was standing by just outside the bathroom. When Shion hit her with the stun gun, the two of them would pretend she fainted and carry her somewhere out of sight to relieve her of the swimsuit.
まったく
Good grief.
そんなだらしない顔をしてると頬が緩みますよ。
Keep making a face like that and your cheeks will sag.
お姉だけが間抜け顔になったらもう瓜二つの姉妹じゃなくなってしまいますね。
If you end up looking that dumb, then we won't be identical twins anymore.
そんなことないよ。
That's not true.
少し緩んだ方がよりあんたの顔に近づくと思うしね。
Besides, a little sagging would just make me look more like you. Got her ass. Mion and Shion were having their usual silly banter. Yet Shion's right arm slowly advanced from Mion's blind spot. Only her arm moved like it had a life of its own, bringing the stun gun closer. Then in a blink, only slightly faster, Mion's own arm moved like it was alive and pulled her big model gun out from somewhere and pressed it against Shion's forehead. Oh no. From their expressions, they both looked like they were chatting, but their arms were acting separately.
え、何？
Huh? What?
何の真似？
What's this now?
えっと、
Uh...
あんたのスタンガンもだいぶいじってあるらしいけど、
I've heard you modified that stun gun quite a bit.
私のこいつもね、かなりいじってるんだよ。
Though, you should know this piece of mine is quite modified too.
アルミ缶なら貫通するし、
It can pierce right through aluminum cans.
それは冗談にしても、額にしばらくは跡が残るよ。
Well, even if I'm joking about that, it'll still leave a bruise on your forehead for a long time.
シオンのあだ名、大仏様になっちゃうかもね。
Long enough that you might get nicknamed the Buddha.
やだ、やめてくださいよね。怖い。
Oh dear, stop with that, sis. You're so scary. She played it off, but her brow was twitching. They really were twins. They could sense the other's hostility.
モテモテの水着、着てみたかったんでしょ？
You wanted to try wearing this irresistible swimsuit, right?
でもダメ。あんたには着せてあげない。
But you can't. I won't let you wear it.
ですよね。
Of course.
それではおね、私そろそろバイトに戻りますんで。
Well, sis, I should be heading back to work now.
頑張ってね。
Work hard.
よしろおじさんによろしくね。
Give Uncle Yoshiro my regards. Failed.
おねえね、おねえに遅れを取るなんて。
Sis, I can't believe sis got one over on me. It's not fair.
マジかよ。シオンの奇襲が効かないのかよ。
Seriously? Your surprise attack didn't work?
しかも今の失敗でもう警戒モードに入っちまっただろうし。
And now that you failed, Mion is in alert mode too.
まずいな。次はどう仕掛けりゃいいんだ。
This is bad. How will we ever go after her again?
いいえ、
No,
まだ手はあります。
we still have options.
今度はケイちゃんの番です。
You're up next, Ki-chan.
おいおい、
Come on.
シオンの不意打ちが効かない相手に俺程度がどう不意打ちをするってんだよ。
If your surprise attack won't work, then how am I supposed to catch her off guard?
いえいえ、
No, no.
不意打ちといってもケイちゃんにしかできない別の角度からの不意打ちもありますので。
We'll still catch her off guard, but you'll be doing it from a different angle that only you can pull off. I'll teach you my secret plan, Kechi. I'm 50-50 on whether or not it'll actually work, but it's the only option we have in order to save the galaxy.
あれ、ケイちゃんじゃん。
Huh? It's Ki-chan.
おーい。
Hey!
よ、ミオン、
Hey, Mion.
モテモテを満喫しているようだな。
Looks like you're enjoying your popularity.
あれ？
Huh?
どうしたの？
What's the matter?
なんだか元気ないよ。
You seem kind of down.
おじさんがモテモテなんでちょっと焼いちゃった。
Are you a bit jealous this old man is so popular?
焼いてなんかねえよ。
I'm not jealous.
焼いてる焼いてる。
You are, you are.
俺が思ったのは、どいつもこいつもお前の本当の魅力を分かってねえなってことさ。
I was just thinking how none of these guys understand your true charm.
え？
Huh?
モテモテの水着の魔力でたぶらかされてるだけで、あの男どもは誰もミオンの本当の魅力に気づいちゃいないんだ。
They're all just seduced by the irresistible swimsuit's magic. None of those guys have noticed your true charm.
俺にはお前の本当の魅力が分かってるのに、誰も分からねえことが悔しいっていうか、情けねえっていうか。
Even though I know how charming you are, no one else gets it. And that's just frustrating and sad to me.
ケイちゃん。
Ki-chan,
俺はミオンの本当の魅力を知ってるぜ。
I know how charming you truly are.
そしてその魅力を見て 他の男たちが感激してるならきっとなんかしねえさ。
If the other men saw that too and were moved by it, then I wouldn't be
む
jealous.
しろお前の親友として誇らしいくらいさ。
In fact, as your best friend, I'd be proud.
だから
So,
あの取り巻きの連中にお前の本当の魅力を見てもらいたいんだ。
I wish you would show these followers your true charms.
そしてミオンにも知ってほしい。
And I wish you'd realize it too. Alright, so we're going at the emotional manipulation angle. I love it. Huh?
私
Me?
お前自分のことをいつもおじさんは女らしくないからみたいに言って卑下しているが、
You're always putting yourself down by saying things like, this old man isn't very feminine and all.
お前は本当は可愛らしい女の子の魅力に溢れてるんだぜ。
But you're full of a cute young woman's charm, if you ask me.
俺だけがそれに気づいてることが今までは誇らしかったけど、
I was always proud that I was the only one who noticed it.
今日は逆の気分なんだ。
But now I feel the opposite.
あの取り巻きの連中にお前の本当の魅力を見てもらいたいんだ。
I want those followers to see your true charms.
ケイちゃん
Ki-chan. Hey, Shion. Is this really the right thing to do? If Mion finds out this was just a strategy to get the irresistible swimsuit off of her, then she'll rip me apart. Well, I guess sacrificing myself is a small price compared to saving the galaxy.
水着
My swimsuit.
自分が持ってきたものに着替えようかなって思ったけど、やっ
I was thinking I might change into the one I brought with me,
ぱり自信がないよ。
though I'm not so confident.
今日持ってきてた水着、本当に色気も可愛げもないつまらない水着でさ。
A swimsuit I brought today really is a boring swimsuit that's neither cute nor sexy.
みんな幻滅するよ。も
Everyone will be disappointed.
ちろんケイちゃんも。
Of course, that includes you, right?
これを着てくれ。
Wear this.
これは
What's this?
ミオンの魅力を一番引き出せる水着はこれだと俺は信じてる。
I believe the swimsuit will best bring out your charms. Kechi handed her a paper bag. Oh, I literally read it as, oh, he handed her a paper bag. Wear this sack. Wear this potato sack, please. Kechi handed her a paper bag with the swimsuit that Shion had provided him with. He had no idea what the swimsuit was like, but he lied through his teeth so he could get her to change into it, letting him recover the irresistible swimsuit. Sure.
分かった。
Got it.
でも似合わなくても笑ったりしないって約束してよね。
Promise not to laugh if I don't look good in it, though, okay?
当たり前だろ。
Of course I won't.
あと脱いだモテモテの水着は俺からリカちゃんに返却するから持ってきてくれ。
Also, I'll take the irresistible swimsuit back to Rika-chan on your behalf, so bring it out with you.
え
Huh?
なんで私の脱いだ水着をケイちゃんに渡さないといけないの？
Why do I have to give you the swimsuit I just took off?
なんで
Why? Why?
どうしてもって言うならそのいいけど。
If you really insist, then, I guess it's fine.
やめろ、赤面するな。
Stop, don't blush.
銀河の命運のために言ってるんだ。
I'm saying this for the sake of the galaxy.
とにかく急いでくれ。
Anyway, please hurry. Mion went back into the women's changing room with the light-headed steps.
ケイちゃん、オッケーです。
Okay, Ki-chan.
ねえ、お姉なんて簡単でしょ？
See? So this was an easy mark, right?
ここまでは簡単だが、後日が怖いぞ。
It was easy up to this point, but I'm afraid of tomorrow.
というか、惨劇フラグが立ってるよな、絶対。
You just made me trigger a tragedy flag, I know it.
銀河が救われても、俺が救われる予感が全くしない。
Even if we save the galaxy, there's no hope of salvation for me.
それはケイちゃんがそろそろ覚悟を決めればいいだけの話で。
That's just a matter of whether or not you make up your mind already.
覚悟？
Make up my mind?
何の覚悟だよ。
About what?
あんまり鈍感が過ぎると、お姉だけじゃなく、私の惨劇フラグも立っちゃいますよ。
If you remain too dense, then you'll trigger my tragedy flag, in addition to hers.
あ、お姉、
Ah, sis.
お帰りです。
Welcome back.
よく似合ってますよ。
You look great in that.
あ 何これ
Oh, what is this?
水着
The swimsuit. Mion came back from changing, wearing something extremely familiar, even if she did look incredibly good in it.
これ
Oh,
エンジェルモートの服
this is Angel Mort's uniform,
だよね
isn't it?
そうですよおね相変わらずよーく似合ってますね
That's right, sis. You look just as great as ever.
これは外してください
Okay, now take this out. Shion quickly removed Mion's hair tie. Oh, so that we could just reuse sprites. That's, hella convenient. Her long hair flowed free of its former ponytail, and so now it looked like two Shions were standing there.
どういうこと
What is the meaning of this? That was when they heard Uncle Yoshiro's voice. He was calling for Shion-chan.
ああいたいた
There you are.
しおちゃんごめんごめん
Shion-chan, sorry.
休憩を切り上げてくれる
Can you come back from break?
お客さんが急に増えちゃってさばききれないんだよ
We got a sudden rush of customers and we can't handle them all. Huh?
ちょっと待ってよ
Hold on.
私シオンじゃないから
I'm not Shion.
ミオンミオン
I'm Mion. Mion!
どっちでもいいよ
Either works for me.
エンジェルモートの服を着ててくれたらそれで OK
If you're in Angel Mort's uniform, that's good enough.
はい行くよ行くよ
Come on, let's go, let's go.
すい
Got
ま
her.
せんね
Got her.
おね
Sorry, sis.
私たちは銀河を救うので忙しいのでしばらく私の代わりにお店の手伝いよろしくお願いしますね
We're busy saving the galaxy, so please take care of the restaurant for me.
覚えてろ
I'll remember this. Got her. Here.
というわけで無事に2着目も回収です
Now we've safely recovered too.
よし
Alright,
これもとっとと魔法のゴミ箱に入れるぞ
let's toss this in the magic trash can fast.
残り時間はあと15分しかないぞ
We have, only 15 minutes left.
お姉がもたもた着替えていたせいですね
All thanks to sis taking her sweet time changing. In the next instant, the wooden hammer used to hit temple gongs came flying out of nowhere and struck Ketchy right in the back of the head. While the hammer had originally been aiming for Shion, she cleanly dodged it.
見つけましたわ
I found you!
シオンさんさっきはよくも
Shion-san, how dare you?
いくらなんでもいきなりビリビリは反則でございましたよ
There's no reason good enough to warrant shocking me out of the blue.
さとこ
Satoko.
まあ怒らないで
Now, don't be mad.
事情を聞けば仕方なかったと分かってくれるはずです
Once you hear why, you'll understand it had to be done.
実はな
The truth
お
is,
前らが着ていたあのモテモテの水着は
those irresistible swimsuits you were all wearing,
フルデ神社の危険な宝物なんでございましょう
those are all dangerous treasures from the Frude Shrine, right?
気絶している間に神様から啓示がありましたわ
I had a revelation from God while I was passed out. Once the irresistible swimsuits were removed, Hanyuu was able to make contact and explain the circumstances. Thanks to our divine power, everyone could understand the situation without any confusion. Again, that's hella convenient.
楽しかったですけれどそれと引き換えに銀河が滅ぶのはさすがにまずいですわよ
I was enjoying that irresistible swimsuit, but I would in fact prefer to keep living in the same galaxy.
あと残りは何人なんですの
How many people are left?
あと2人
Two left.
リカちゃんとレナだ
Just Rika-chan and Rina.
残り時間は15分を切ってる
We're down to 15 minutes remaining.
のんびりおしゃべりしてる暇はないってことです
We don't have time to chat.
急ぎますよ
Let's hurry.
ケイちゃんさとこ
Come on, you two.
次は誰を狙う
Who do we target next?
やっぱりリカちゃんか
Rika-chan, right?
リカが正気に戻ってくれれば話が早いですわ
If we bring Rika-chan back to her senses, everything should fall into place.
レナさんはあまり浮かれず落ち着いてましたし
Rina-san seems pretty calm and collected about the whole thing.
リカが状況を理解して危険だから脱いで返してくれと言えばきっと簡単に返してくれますわ
So if we make Rika understand that it's dangerous and ask her to take it off, she should give it back easily.
しかしリカちゃんは簡単にはいかなそうだぞ
I don't think it'll go that quickly with Rika-chan.
普段は猫をかぶってるがあれ でなかなかの手だれの老快な部活メンバーだぞ。
She normally puts on an act, but she's still a cunning veteran club member.
さとことお姉の取り巻きもリカちゃまに吸収されて
Rika-chan has absorbed the followers that stuck to Sis and Satoko.
とんでもない人数の親衛隊に膨れ上がってますね。
So now she has a huge throng of bodyguards.
うわ、
Whoa.
リカちゃんめ分かっててやってるな。
Damn that Rika-chan, she's doing it on purpose, isn't she?
あんな脳殺な仕草を連発したら連中のテンションはやばいことになっちまってるぞ。
With her repeatedly pulling off those enchanting poses, those guys' excitement is at a dangerous level.
リカは男の方を手玉に取るのを楽しんでいる節がありますわ。
Rika does tend to enjoy making men eat out of the palm of her hand. In other words, she would be the most impregnable target of them all. However, it was also highly likely that conquering Rika-chan would resolve everything all at once. She was basically the final boss. Even so, it was worth circumventing her and conquering Satoko and Mion first. Having the trap master Satoko on their side was a big deal. Plus, having Mion take her place meant the reliable Shion was freed from the bonds of hourly wage labor. That also made it seem like it would be even better to conquer Rina and get her on their side first, but
時間がないな。
we don't have time.
急がば回れをしている余裕がない。
We can't afford to go slow and steady.
ええ、
Yes,
私たちのすべての力を結集してリカとの戦いで決着をつけるべきですわ。
we should focus all of our effort into settling the battle against Rika.
リカちゃまの絡め手は通用しなさそうですね。
I doubt a surprise attack will work on Rika-chama.
さりとて正面からぶつかっても到底勝ち目があるとは思えないぞ。
That said, I don't see how we can win by just attacking her head on.
あの目がハートになってる親衛隊連中を見ろ。
Look at the hearts in the eyes of those
リ
bodyguards.
カちゃんのためなら死ねるって顔をしてるぞ。
I'll die for Rika-chan is practically written on their faces. Oh! Ho ho ho.
部活メンバー以外が何十人束になろうと、そんなの私のトラップの前には何の意味もございませんでしたよ。
Please, Kechi-san. No matter how many non-club members gather together against us, their numbers mean nothing before my traps. This was their strategy. Satoko would move in ahead of time and set up a kill zone of powerful traps. Then, Kechi and Shion would launch their attack while Satoko blocked off their escape paths. Together, they'd drive Rika's followers into the kill zone, putting a stop to them. They would also need additional traps to confuse the bodyguards. Once she lost them, Rika would finally decide to flee in order to protect herself. Satoko disappeared into the crowd for a while, then after about 5 minutes, she came back giving the all-clear sign.
よし、
Alright,
行くぜ。銀河を守るぞ。
let's go. Protect the galaxy! Yeah!
リカ様、お美しい。
Rika-sama!
さあリカさん、日焼け止めを塗って差し上げましょう。
Now, Rika-san, allow us to put some sunscreen on you.
いえいえ、それよりも私と一緒にパラソルの下でタピオカミルクティーをいかがですか。
No, no, why don't you join us under this parasol and enjoy some tapioca milk tea instead?
リカさんのお肌が日に焼かれるなんて許せない。
Oh, can't allow Rika-chan's, skin to burn.
さあ、僕の影にお入りを。
Now, get under my shadow. Me.
とっても快適で、まるで女王様になった気分なのですよ。
I feel very comfortable. It's like I've become a queen. Nipa.
何事？
What is it? Pop, pop, pop. After the sound of explosions, most of the crowd began sneezing. A huge amount of Satoko's secret pepper mix bang snaps erupted within them. The rising clouds of pepper smoke were sending the bodyguards into a sneezing hell.
敵襲！敵襲！
Attack! It's an attack!
リカ様を安全な場所に避難させろ！
Evacuate Rika-sama to safety!
落ち着きなさい。
Calm down.
サトコのトラップは陽動よ。
Satoko's traps are a diversion.
それより背後を固めさせなさい。
Strengthen our rear guard.
さあ、リカさん、私たちの肉の影に。
Come on, Rika-san, hide behind us! As expected from Rika, she didn't even flinch at such an attack. However, even if Rika could issue appropriate commands, the bodyguards following her were just amateurs.
行くぜシオン
Let's go, Shion!
ダメ
Dora!
はい了解です
Yes, roger that! Take that! Take that, I mean... What? What? Curse splash, curse splash, curse splash! Kechi and Shion turned the lane dividers into jump ropes, and the bodyguards fell into the pool one after another.
さとこ今です
Satoko, now!
リカ
Rika!
悪ふざけにしても今回の水着はシャレになりませんでしたよ
These swimsuits are too dangerous for a prank! Satoko nimbly leapt through the path cleared by Kechi and Shion swinging in on a rope. Of course, Kechi and Shion weren't slacking off either. They were still going wild with the lane dividers, dumping the bodyguards into the pool like they were playing some kind of game.
さとこ何を怒っているのですか
Satoko, why are you mad?
あんなにも楽しい思いができたのに
You had such a fun time too.
それと引き換えに銀河まで大爆発なんて聞いてませんわよ
You never told me the galaxy was destroyed because of them.
何を言っているのです
What are you talking about? While they managed to confuse the bodyguards and get them off of Rika, she was quite nimble herself. She looked like she was spinning about as she ran, but she was cleverly predicting Satoko's trap zones and evading them.
さすがはリカ
As I thought, Rika.
お見通しのようですわね
You can see right through me.
さとこの寝相もあくびも癖も好みも僕は何でもお見通しなのですよ
I know everything about you, down to how you sleep, how you yawn, your habits, and your taste. Nippa!
まずいですね
This is bad.
さとこのトラップをこうも読み切られているとは
She's reading Satoko's traps as thoroughly.
追いかけっこなんかしてる場合じゃないってのにクソ時間が
This is no time to be playing tag. Damn it, the hour's almost up.
いやまだ一つ手があるんです
No, there's one more option.
さとこならそれに気づいているはず
Satoko should realize that too.
それにかけるしかない
Well, just have to gamble on that.
あやば
Ah, crap. Kechi slipped. The bodyguards didn't let that chance escape and dogpiled onto Kechi.
しまった
Oh no, he ran it along at the pool and he slipped. Oh no!
シオンあとは頼む
Shion, take care of the rest.
俺はなんとか切り抜ける
I'll get out of this somehow.
うわ離せうわ
Let go. Kechi struggled to escape from the mountain of bodyguards that kept leaping in and piling up on top of him. The club members couldn't wait for his escape, though. So instead, Shion steeled her resolve. Shion's stern gaze met Satoko's eyes. With just that moment of eye contact, they both understood what the other was planning.
リカを仕留めるにはそれしかありませんわね
That's the only way to stop Rika. Though,
本当はこれはケイちゃんの役なんですがね
this really should be Ki-chan's role.
仕方ないです
Oh well,
あとは任せるしか
we'll have to leave the rest to him.
何を企んでいるのかは知らないけれど
I don't know what you two are plotting.
二人がかりだろうとさとこのトラップには簡単にはかからないわよ
But even with two of you, I won't fall for Satoko's traps that easily. It was true. Rika had a solid read on them. Satoko's traps were very dangerous. That was all the more reason she always subconsciously made sure to keep herself from getting caught in their activation. That was why she could predict Satoko's traps by gauging the distance she kept while driving others towards them. No matter how close she pressed in, Satoko always backed off when pushing them into the trap zone. As long as she didn't miss that moment, she would never be driven into Satoko's traps.
そう読み切ったと思った瞬間が私のトラップに絡め取られた瞬間でしたよ
Though the moment you're convinced of that is the moment you've fallen for my trap. Huh?
今ですさとこ
No, Satoko! Satoko and Shion both leapt at her together. It certainly wasn't impossible to overwhelm her with two attacking at once. However, there were still many bodyguards around. Even if they both restrained her temporarily, the crowd of bodyguards would quickly peel them off of her and restrain them. That's why she couldn't understand it. For a moment she couldn't understand Satoko and Shion's play, and that opening was all they needed to grapple her. Naturally, bodyguards rushed to Sama shouting, "Save her!" and ended up in a massive ball of people. There was no way they could strip her swimsuit with her, from her, with all the men there. What? What? No way!
里子流トラップの究極奥義
The ultimate technique of Satoko-style trap
自
arts.
身の保身を捨ててでも自らをトラップに組み込むこともありましたよ
Casting aside your own safety and incorporating yourself into the trap.
そんな
No way.
まさか自分ごと
You're actually hitting yourself too?
リカ様をお救いしろリカ様
Save Rika-sama! Rika-sama!
ケイちゃんあとはよろしくです
Key-chan, the rest is up to you. Kaboom! A roar, a flash, an explosion. Satoko's all-out trap erupted. After the tremendous smoke slowly cleared, Rika, as well as Satoko and Shion, and also all of the bodyguards were passed out with stars circling above their heads. Satoko had never once before used the kamikaze technique of catching both herself and her opponent in the same trap. That wasn't because she couldn't do it. She had held it in reserve the whole time, to use as a trump card one day when facing Rika, the person closest to her, who knew everything about her traps. However, since both Shion and Satoko had grappled Rika, they had both taken the full brunt of the trap. All three of them had rings of stars spinning above their heads.
すげえな
Incredible.
まさに一網打尽だぜ
She took them all out at once. However, there was no time to savor this victory. They were already down to only 5 minutes left. They'd taken Rika down, but they still had Rina left. He had also lost all the allies he could count on. It was hopeless.
だがそれでも戦うしかね
Even so, I have to fight.
え銀河を救えるのは俺だけなんだ
I'm the only one who can save the galaxy. Kechi approached Rika with the towel they had readied, and then he finally realized the fatal flaw in this situation.
いや待てよ
No, wait.
しまった
Crap.
誰がリカちゃんの水着を脱がすんだ
Who's going to remove Rika-chan's swimsuit?
俺がやるしかないのか
Oh, will I have to do it? However, they had caused a big commotion. Lots of normal guests were looking over to see what was going on. So we would have to sneakily carry Rika-chan somewhere away from people, Kechi thought. Impossible. There were even more normal guests now that it was at the afternoon. It was impossible to find a place out of sight, and if anyone happened to see, rumors would spread through the entire village and he'd be arrested on the spot. Oh, it's so terrible. The fate of the galaxy rests on removing her swimsuit. But of course, he couldn't say that to some woman he didn't know and ask her for help.
終わった
It's finished.
俺の銀河
Our galaxy is done for.
レナが脱がせるね
I'll remove it for you.
ケイチ君はあっち向いてて
Just turn it around and face the other way.
レナ
Huh? Reina! It's a cute flower in her hair. Reina appeared out of nowhere and safely recovered Rika-chan's swimsuit. What was going on?
確かにリカちゃんのくれた水着すっごい力があったから
The swimsuits Rika-chan brought really were full of incredible power, huh?
その分きっと悪い反対の力があってもおかしくないしね
It wouldn't be odd if there was some price to pay for it.
それにやっぱり
Besides,
魅力というのは自分で培ったものじゃないと意味がないよね
there's no meaning to charm you don't cultivate yourself.
本来のものでない魅力で持てたりしても後で虚しくなるだけだし
If you get popular from charm that isn't your own, you'll just feel empty in the end.
お
Oh. Oh. He thought Rina would be the most elated about it all, but the truth was the exact opposite. Rina had been calm from the very start. After seeing that Rika's swimsuits were actually possessed supernatural power, she suspected that there had to be some kind of catch behind it.
え
Huh?
じゃあレナは最初から
Then from the start, you...
うん
Yeah,
私は怖いからって着るのは遠慮させてもらってたの
I was afraid of them, so I decided not to wear it.
なんと
What?
そうだったのですか
You didn't.
ならレナに啓示を与えて味方にすればよかったのです。
Then I could have given you a revelation, gotten you on our side way before now.
てっきりレナもモテモテの水着を着ているから啓示が通じ
Why
ない
didn't
と
she
ばか
even
り。
try?
あ
Come on, Hanyuu, step up your fucking game. I thought you were wearing one and couldn't receive my messages. Oh.
しかしおかげで大ラッキーなのですよ。
Though we're really lucky you didn't.
残り時間は5分を切りましたがギリギリで間に合いそうなのですよ。
We have less than 5 minutes left, but now we might just barely make it.
じゃあレナの分のモテモテの水着は？
So, where's this, the irresistible swimsuit intended for you?
更衣室のロッカーの中にあるよ。
It's in my locker in the changing room.
取ってくるね。
I'll go get it.
もう時間がほとんどないんだ。
There's almost no time left.
大急ぎで頼む。
Please hurry.
わかった。
Yeah, got it. Run! Huh? Kaboom! Rena felt herself step on something unusual, and a huge wash tub hit her square in the head. It was one of the traps set for the battle against Rika that hadn't gone off.
レナ、大丈夫か？
Rena, are you okay?
大丈夫。
Fine. Thump. Rena spun around twice and then collapsed onto the ground. Her eyes were filled with stars, too. What a terrible reversal at the very last minute.
これって地味にまずくないか？
This is just plain bad, isn't it?
だってレナの分の水着は女子更衣室の中にあるんだぞ。
Rena's swimsuit is still inside the women's changing room.
ロッカー番号と鍵は幸いにもレナが腕につけてるからなんとかなるが、とにかく女子更衣室にはさすがに入れない。
Fortunately, Rena had the locker number and the key on her arm, so that's taken care of, but there's no way I can go into the women's changing room. Satoko, Shion, and Rena were all passed out and done for, Kechi thought. Oh right, Mion. There's Mion. Her uncle dragged her away saying they were busy with customers, but surely she's free by now.
こちらは最後尾ではありません。
This isn't the end of the line.
走らないでください。
Please don't run.
皆さんが協力してくれないと当店はもうここに出店できなくなってしまいます。
Poor Mion. If you all won't cooperate, then we won't be able to keep this restaurant open here anymore.
皆さん、お釣りが出ないようにあらかじめ準備をお願いします。
Everyone, please prepare your payment ahead of time so you won't need any change.
あ、今から購入制限です。
We have new limitations on the menu.
お一人様、魅惑のプールサイドギャルツルペタプリンは一点限りとなります。
Customers are now limited to one pretty poolside petanco pudding per customer.
おーいミオン、
Hey, Mion,
銀河を救うためにちょっと手を。
can you lend a hand to save the galaxy?
サクちゃん、レッツセリ変わって。
Sakura-chan, take over line management for a second.
私バックヤード入るから店長休ませて。
I'm going in the back to give the owner a break.
みんな水飲んでね。
Everyone, stay hydrated.
熱中症に注意。
Don't get heat stroke.
ひなちゃんとりんちゃんレジ入って。
Hina-chan, Rin-chan, man the registers.
それから私バックヤード入るから。水。
Also, I'm heading into the back, so, water.
そのサクさんが倒れたんだ。
Sonozaki-san collapsed. The Okinomiya public pool branch of Angel Mort was doing tremendously great business. Apparently they were offering a special bonus today, so it was swarmed with a terrible number of customers. Mion was fighting bravely on the front lines, but then she collapsed.
いやいやいや、
No.
どうするんだ。
What do I do now?
まずいぞ、最後の希望が。
This is bad. There goes my final hope.
女子更衣室に入れて事情を理解してくれる最後の人間が。
I was the last person who might go into the girls' changing room for me. There were only 5 minutes left. He was completely out of ideas for women he could convince in such a short time to bring him the swimsuit from Rena's locker in order to save the galaxy.
どうすればいいのですか、ケイチ。
What do we do now, Keiichi?
このままでは銀河が。
At this rate, the galaxy's
ケ
doomed.
イチのとんでも
Can't you use your incredible persuasion powers to con someone into doing something about this?
俺のあの力は男同士にしか効かねえんだよ。
That power of mine only works on other men.
そっちこそ神様パワーで誰か女の人を説得できねえのかよ。
Can't you use your divine powers to convince some girl to do it?
今の僕は力が弱くて縁の近い部活メンバーにしか啓示は与えられないのですよ。
Right now my powers are weak, and I can only provide revelations to club members since they're so close to me. Yeah.
どうすりゃいい。
What do we do now?
どうしろってんだ。
What am I supposed to do?
もう時間が。
There's no time.
こうなればケイチ
At this point,
銀
Kechi,
河のために女子更衣室に突撃するのです。
you'll have to brave the women's changing room for the sake of the galaxy.
断る。
I refuse.
銀河を救った代償が女子更衣室突撃乱入野郎の称号ではあまりに報われない。
If the place for saving the galaxy is being labeled a pervert who stormed into the women's changing room, that's too much. There's too little reward for it.
そんな称号を食らうくらいなら男ケイチ最後まで女の子のためのジェントルマンだったと墓石に刻んで散りたいぜ。
If it means bearing that label, then I'd rather perish and have he was a gentleman towards women until the end carved into my tombstone.
報われればできるというのですか。
So you're saying you could do it if you were rewarded?
女子更衣室に飛び込む勇気は見合う報いがあればできるというのですか。
If you're granted a reward that's worth it, then you can find the bravery to charge into the women's changing room?
あるわけねえだろそんな報い。
But there is no reward.
銀河は終わりだ。
Galaxy is finished.
ケイ
This
チ
is silly. This is so catchy.
僕の今の力のすべてを振り絞り無事に女子更衣室より生還した暁には最高のスーパー奇跡を与えることを約束しますです。
I promise you this. I'll use all my current power to grant you the ultimate miracle once you safely return from the women's changing room.
話だけ聞こう。
I'm listening.
あなたに素敵なひと夏のアバンチュールを。
I'll grant you a wonderful summer love affair.
たくましき救世主は素敵な水着美少女とプールサイドでハートのストローで一緒にジュースを飲んじゃったり。
The brave savior of the galaxy will end up drinking juice from the same heart-shaped straw as a beautiful woman in a swimsuit by the poolside.
それを絶対叶えてあげますのです。
I promise I will absolutely make that happen.
よし分かった問題ない。
Okay, got it. No more problems.
銀河は任せろ。
Leave the galaxy to me. Though that being said, what now, Ketchumibra? Be cool, Ketchumibra. How will you retrieve Rina's swimsuit with the from the women's changing room? Will you ask someone? You have no leads. You have to do it yourself. However, it's plain as day what will happen if a guy goes into the women's changing room.
そうだ。
Right. First, he headed to the first aid station. Here he was still asleep there with stars circling above his head. On his arm was a key for his locker. Ketchy borrowed that and headed for the men's changing room. Him entering the men's changing room was no problem at all. He opened the locker listed on the key's tag and found there Irie's belongings.
監督は言ってた。
Coach mentioned it before.
サトコに英国式メイド風水着に着替えろと。
He told Satsuko to change into his English maid style swimsuit.
つまり持ってきてるんだ。
That means he has one with him.
女性用水着を。
A women's swimsuit.
しかも様々なサイズを用意しているとも言っていた。
He even mentioned that he had it available in all possible sizes.
やっぱりだ。
I knew it!
あった。
There it is!
しかもご丁寧にカツラも。
He even has a women's wig to go along with it.
監督はこんなものまでプールに持ってきて一体どうするつもりだったんだ。
What was Coach planning to do with this after bringing it to the pool? Ow, ow, ow!
ケイチ、視野にふけっている時間はないのですよ。
Ketchy, there's no time to be impressed.
うおっ
Whoa!
あと3分か。
3 minutes left.
だがこの作戦を決行するには捨てねば。
But in order to pull off this operation, I'll have to cast it aside.
男のプライド、紳士の魂、そして 前原圭一として積み上げてきた今日までの全てを
My pride as a man, my gentlemanly spirit, everything that's made me who I am today. There are only 120 seconds left. A girl in an English maid-style swimsuit was timidly entering the women's changing room. Yeah! Calm down. Be cool, Kechimahara. I'm not a molester. I'm not a peeping Tom. I'm not a pervert. I'm doing this to save the galaxy. He could have gone without, you know, some of the accessories and the accoutrements here. Like, this... I mean, he could have, like... I mean... Don't look around you. I'm not here to watch women change. So don't look around you. Only look at your feet. But if I only look at my feet, then I can't make my way to Rena's locker. Well, I'll just have to occasionally look up. A sweet aroma filled my nostrils. No way. Why is the space for women to change in filled with such a sweet smell? Don't blush and don't panic, Kechimahara. It's alright. You're currently cross-dressing. Don't act suspicious and no one will notice. As long as no one finds out, then you're fine. Beware of perverts. Beware of peepers. If you see anyone suspicious, inform the nearest staff member. Beware of locker thieves. If you see anyone suspicious, report them immediately. Do not tolerate perverts. Death to perverts. Seize any enemies to women, strip them bare, and drag them through the city completely nude. If I'm caught, I'm dead. Socially, mentally, and physically. They'll make me regret being born a man and then kill me. Bounce, bounce, jiggle, jiggle, rustle, rustle, snap, snap. It's hell! This is hell disguised as heaven. I strongly refuse to let blood surge down below. That's the one thing I must avoid. Empty your mind and heart. Kechimahara, you must not be tempted by their lure, so that you can save the galaxy.
Keiji!
Our strongest hero. Keiji! There's no time to waste! There's only 1 minute left! Damn it. And what happens? Happens! He raced through in one shot. Rena's locker was right there. He nimbly unlocked it and opened up Rena's knapsack. There. That drawstring pouch. The moment he pulled it out, an oddly small handkerchief with frills and a small ribbon fell out alongside it. Yes. It's only a handkerchief. Don't question it, Kechimahara. Reina's such a girly girl. Even her handkerchiefs are so small, so light, and so cute. Keiji! 30 seconds left! Do you not want your poolside love affair with a beautiful woman in a swimsuit? It's noted as falsetto, so... Ooh! Galaxy! 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 Only scant seconds left. He dashed out of the women's changing room and threw the drawstring pouch toward the magic trash can by the other entrance. Please go in! Keiji! He did it. The last swimsuit disappeared and the magic trash can was purified. There's only 1 second left to spare. He beat the buzzer. Mankind, no, the Earth and the whole galaxy were saved.
Keiji.
Keiji.
いや、この銀河の救世主よ。
No, the savior of our galaxy.
よくぞやり遂げてくれましたです。
Congratulations on your success.
僕ももう4つもの漂着物を送り返したのでヘロヘロですが、最後に残された力を使って約束通り圭一にプールサイドでのひとときの夢を叶えますです。
I'm exhausted after sending away 4 foreign objects, but as promised, I'll use the last of my power to grant you your poolside dream.
それでは圭一、またいつか
Now then, Kichi, till we meet again,
次の綿流しにて
on our next night of Watanagashi. Wah, wah,
や
wah.
った
I did it.
ついにやり遂げた
I actually did it. He honestly wanted to strike a victory pose and shout out loud. However, he was still cross-dressing. There were plenty of guests from Hinamazawa around him as well. For now, he would hold it in and duck into a bathroom or something in order to change back into male attire.
おう、またんかい姉ちゃん。
Hey, hold up, lady. What? Some delinquents with pompadours were hassling Kichi. He must have run into them when he dashed out of the women's changing room to throw the swimsuit in the trash.
兄貴の肩の骨が折れちまったぞ。
You broke my bro's collarbone!
どないしてくれるんね。
What you gonna do for us now?
いってよ、いってよ。
It hurts, it hurts!
こりゃ姉ちゃんと調子ばかんと治らんわ。
This ain't gonna heal unless y'all have a drink with me. What the hell are these punks saying? Besides, I'm a guy. A guy! Though I can't reveal that right now. Doing so might get rid of the delinquents, but then the normal guests would find out that Kichi Maibara came out of the women's changing room dressed like a girl. I have to wait for my chance, without exposing that I'm a guy.
おい、待てよ。
Hey, hold it right there.
男が3人がかりで女の子に絡むなんて
I won't
見過ごせねえぜ。
I won't stand by and watch 3 guys gang up on a woman. Huh? Ooh.
なんじゃこれ。
What the hell?
こんなれ。
Buzz off! The delinquents were slightly overwhelmed despite their show of spirit. That was because the man who showed up was someone who could never be described as weak. The muscles in his legs were visibly toned, and it was obvious they had both endurance and explosive strength. His arm muscles were impressive as well. They were nicely tanned, and it was clear that he never once skipped out on training underneath the hot sun. His head was shaved and a clean crew cut as well. Not to mention the fact that his burning gaze was filled with unwavering resolve. Of course. I'm the ace of Oshima High's baseball team.
女の子を守れるなら喧嘩沙汰で甲子園出場自体も上等だぜ。
And I'm willing to give up participating in Koshien if it means protecting a woman.
俺の高速球甲子園と今この場どっちで見てみてえか。
Would you rather see my blazing fastball here and now, or in the stadium? Wow. Kichi never thought the day would come when he saw his soul brother, Kameda-kun, displaying such glory. He was the kind of pervert to compare dessert to a woman and then lick and slurp it down. But in that very moment, he looked like a savior.
み
Me.
僕は何も悪くないのですよ。
I didn't do anything wrong.
羽生がすべて悪いのです。
It's all Hanyuu's fault.
少しは反省遊ばせ。
You should be more sorry about this.
危うく銀河を滅ぼしかけましたのよ。
You nearly wiped out the galaxy.
ところで、僕はどうしてエンジェルモードの格好なのですか？
By the way, why am I in an Angel Mort uniform? That is a very good question.
少しは責任を感じて、シオンさんの代わりにバイトして反省なさいませですわ。
Because you should feel guilty for your crimes and atone by working in Shion-san's stead.
異世界のアイテムは反物質でできてたわけか。
So items from another world are made of antimatter?
そのエネルギー何かに使えたならよかったんだけどね。
If only there was some way to utilize that energy for something.
ただ身につけるだけでモテモテになれるなんて奇跡は、銀河が滅んじゃうくらいのエネルギーが必要なんだろうね。
The miracle of making you popular just by wearing it takes so much energy it can destroy the galaxy.
つまり
In other words,
相応にモテたかったらインチキせず、おとなしく自分を磨いてダイエットでもしろってことですね。
if you really want to be popular, then instead of taking shortcuts, you should just try and work on yourself instead.
ところで、銀河の救世主はどこにいるの？
By the way, where's the savior of our galaxy?
羽生が言うには、プールサイドで水着美少女とジュースを飲んでいるそうですが。
According to Hanyuu, he's drinking juice by the poolside with a beautiful woman in a swimsuit.
いない
I don't see him though. I wonder where he's at. Where he is.
遠慮しなくていいんだぜ。これはおごりだから。
You don't need to hold back. It's my treat.
ささ、飲んで飲んで。
Go on, drink up, drink up. It's gross. Slurp, 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 slurp. Why do I have to drink juice from a heart-shaped straw with Kamita-kun? Am I not the savior? Is the savior Kamita-kun? The gods of Hinamizawa are awful. I knew they couldn't be trusted. Give me back my offering. Rika just looked over here. Rika-chan, it's me, Kechi. Notice me, please. And drag me away from Kamita-kun, please. Me.
どうですリカ
Well, Rika,
ケイチさんそっちにいまして
did you see Kechi-san over there?
こっちにはいなかったのですよ
Nope, not at all. Nipa. No, Rika-chan. Oh my god.
おや
Oh?
その水着はまさに英国式
The gods are cruel. The gods are cruel, Kechi. That swimsuit is an English maid-style swimsuit.
なんとプールサイドに低粛なメイド魂を持つ美少女がいるとは
To think a beautiful woman with such a dignified maid soul could be found here at the poolside.
なんだおっさん
What's that, old man?
いやソウルブラザーイリー
Oh, my soul brother, Eerie.
この子は俺が先に声をかけたんだぜ引っ込んでな
I was the first to speak to this girl, so please back off.
あなたごときに奥ゆかしい英国文化を理解できているとは到底思えませんね
Find it hard to believe you're capable of understanding the reserved culture of such a land as Britain.
彼女のような素晴らしい逸材には格の負けぬご主人様が必要です
A wonderful woman such as her needs a master of more fitting stature.
この私のような
Like me.
お嬢さんちょっと待っていてくださいね
Young lady, please, hold on a moment.
この唐突に現れたスケベ執念をパパッとやっつけますんで
I'll remove this perverted old man in a jiffy.
それが終わったら背中にオイルを塗ってあげますからね
Once I'm done, I'll apply some sunscreen to your back.
超子千番
Laughably absurd.
我が理想のメイド嬢
You are my ideal
あ
maid.
なたを迎え私が最高のメイドに調教して差し上げましょう
I'll welcome you into my home and train you to be the ultimate servant.
ておりー食らえたが速球
Doria, take my bull fastball.
甘いですね残像です
How naive. That was a mere afterimage. Shit. Using shadow clones. Or something. I've already seen right through you.
やりますね
Oh, not bad. Bash, bash, bam, bam. The beautiful girl in a swimsuit and a twin-tail wig sat at a poolside table with a parasol, watching as her two brave saviors fought over her. Die.
もういっそ銀河ごと
Take the whole galaxy with you. The galaxy might be filled with countless stars, but the unhappy star of misfortune was always shining above Kechi. Wow. Is that it? Wow. That achievement's called What Did It Cost? And it just says everything. Is that... I think that's it. There's still one achievement according to Steam that I don't have. Let me see what it's for, because I have a bad feeling that I would have to click through. No, not house party. It keeps thinking I wanted to say house party. Damn it. Damn it. Let me see. It just says, enjoyed all the after parties. Does that mean that would be... I read this. It might just be the secret staff room thing, but I just don't. I might, if I care about it, I might just have to go and click through these maybe at a later time. Because let me try one. Let me try this. Let me try this. Let me try one more thing. No. No, I already typed that. All cast review. I don't think this is the thing. I'm looking at a guide that I don't think is the right thing. I don't know. Maybe I'll, yeah, my only guess, especially because nothing else, like, unlocked as far as I can tell, it's one of two things, right? I have to click through the staff room stuff there, or something wrong went when I modded the game, but, you know, it's impossible to tell. Is there anything in the start? I'll do more research before next time we do Higurashi, but I assume I didn't miss something completely. So if there is something worth reading that I missed, we'll do it next time I stream Higurashi. If not, then this would be the last of Ho Plus. And, oh, I should have put in plus maybe in my search. I don't know if that works. Let me try something real quick. Oh. I somehow clicked the same thing. Yeah, I don't know. I can't find it. I don't want to stay here forever. So yeah, so next time we stream Higurashi, then it's going to be whatever is of console arc fucking modded chapter 4 thing that I have that's been sitting on my PC now for probably close to a year. We'll dive into that. I don't think it's anywhere near done. I think there's still a bit. I don't know how long it'll take or how long those are. hopefully not super long, but I guess we'll see. But this ends this. Let me see. What time is it and where are people? Yeah, no, we're fine. I still want to keep streaming, so I'm gonna do a BRB and everything. I'm gonna get some water and stuff. And I will have Lorelei and the Laser Eyes loaded up, and we'll play that for probably not super long, but an hour or two. Just get some puzzles in. So I'll be back shortly. Give me a handful of minutes, and I will have that. I'm choking there. I don't know next when we will stream Higurashi. It could possibly be Tuesday, but it might be next Saturday. I don't know. Kind of depends. We'll have to get closer to the day, see what I feel like, if it's a 2 a week or if we just hold back. But unfortunately, don't have an answer now. So throwing up a BRB, and I will be back shortly. So give me a few minutes.